Scholars! We about to do something that we've never done before. I'm jumping right into it because we were just talking about something hilarious.
Was it?
2 episodes ago, I asked Dante a question. Before I ask my question, I don't want to be all the way rude. We do have a guest today, returning guest.
Yo, what's up, guys?
Let them know.
Hey, guys, already know. It's Efrain.
Yes, sir.
Back for another.
I had to go ahead and see my boys, man. I gotta go ahead and talk to the educated brothers.
Yes, sir. We here, baby. Welcome back to class. Now with that, 2 episodes ago, I asked Dante a question. Would you rather, if your friend was bitten by a poisonous snake, and there was only 2 options to save said friend, what would you rather?
Yeah, dead.
Suck his pee or eat his BB?
6 feet under the ground.
And we actually framed that question.
Off the bat, the motherfucker
You are
is
no
dead.
longer with us.
Sorry.
He is down under the ground.
But Efrain just asked
He is no
I'm
longer
gonna
alive.
say it just like this. My answer is my boy is dead. I would rather enjoy the memories that we had than to be my whole life with that memory in my brain. but I did have. I understand what you're saying.
No, ask your question because it was your question.
So I was like, all right, cool, because you got to one up it sometimes. So I was like, what if it was a family member instead of a friend? My friend might be gone, but what if it was like your cousin or like your dad?
They gonna be like, damn, you know what
Like,
he did?
you think about it,
he did to his family?
Oh man,
They died because he wouldn't do that shit neither.
what would you tell your dad? Like, I'll live on your legacy. I promise.
Listen, I love
I'll name my son
father.
after you.
That's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna be at the funeral, the whole family looking at you crazy.
But yo,
like you could have saved him, bro.
Me, I no do that.
He
me, I no do
He
that.
like, listen here, son. Just eat the box.
Save
my life.
Fishman, me no be.
Dante's gonna do it for his father. And every chance that he get, I'm gonna be like, bye, bye,
No,
sir. No, sir. My answer doesn't change.
That is sick questions right there.
Yes, and that's why we said he no longer gets the keys to do Would You Rather.
Would you rather? Okay.
My boy drove the bus one time and
I literally said
off the
twice.
cliff.
I literally said twice. I shouldn't ask my question. Dante was like, no. Ask your question. So I asked it. It's not my fault.
It's mine, so it's my fault
Yep.
for being too curious. They did say curiosity killed the cat, so I guess I'll take the blame.
But we're here.
But at any rate, we're no longer bringing that up ever again.
It's over. Before we get into everything else, we were just discussing Drake has an album coming out.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
IceMAN drops tomorrow.
Yes.
Well, today is Thursday, just for those who might end up watching this on Friday when the album's out.
What's important about May 15th? Like,
It's good. It's a good day.
Okay.
I went and I have a dear friend of mine. His birthday's on. Shout out, birthday shout out, Marv. But it's just a great day. Like at any given time, I'm also a May baby. Like I've always went out on that day.
Mm-hmm. Wait, who birthday is tomorrow?
A friend of mine named Marv.
I was about to say, hold on. Marv just was going to gloss over. I thought it was a different day, but we're not going to get into it.
Nah, I'm going to do a shout out because, all right, this is how it goes, right? It was like when I was growing up, I had my friend, and I would always have my birthday. My birthday would be really, really close to Mother's Day, so nobody wants to go out and do anything. Everyone wants to spend time with their mom, which granted, everyone loves their mom. We love you, Mom. Shout out to moms right there. Shout out, Mama. Shout out, Mama. But it comes down to is that everybody wanted to like go out the week after. So it was my boy's birthday. So every time, like around this time, I'd end up going to a club or, you know what I'm saying, something mad fun. So for him to drop on that, I'm happy. Yeah. I was like, it's Drake. Drake's going to drop on a day that I reflectively in my years always go out on.
Have you guys been able to listen to 1 a.m. in Albany yet?
I heard a couple of snippets. Like, I haven't heard it in its entirety. Nah.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard some snippets, and I'm very interested in the album and the whole. You know, I've actually had feedback where people were telling me, like, yo, I want to go buy the album. Mm-hmm. He's going to, we got to make it a classic. Let's go buy the CD. You know, what is the track going to be? Is it going to be Drake making bangers, or is it going to be Drake taking shots at everybody like everybody?
God, I hope not.
I don't know. I mean, people, like you said earlier, is like, is he dragging it on, or is it like he's going to be a hit maker?
At this point, yes. Because, like, obviously, we live in a world where people like drama. So people will feed into it. But for me personally, I can't speak for the masses. I'm over it. Like, that's, like, truthfully, even if Kendrick drops some shit and he starts talking about Drake again, I'm not going to want to hear it. Like, No, bro, get over it.
If Kendrick dropped a surprise album tomorrow on the same day, and just be like, you thought, like IceMAN drops, and then you have like Kendrick's,
like you thought it was over, right?
Oh yeah, I'm on that wave, bro. Like honestly, I was here for it in the beginning. You can check other episodes. I said I'm here for the bars, I'm here for the raps. But once it's done, it's like, all right, can we change the channel? Like you watch a movie and it's real good. I'll watch the movie again because it was real good. But after a while, it's like, all right, bro, I don't really want to watch this movie
It's been
anymore.
2
Can we watch something
years,
else?
bro.
Like I'm kind of over it at this point.
I
And
mean,
then the petty jabs, like
they've been sneak dissing for years, not
Yeah,
just
no, I
2
know.
years.
No,
This is
listen.
never over.
Well, it's never gonna really be over because I know this is like beef. This ain't for entertainment, but I'm hoping that we getting back to the hits.
It could be over though, man.
It could be.
It could be, but let's be honest. One of them is gonna have to say, "Yeah, I'm done."
No. It's not one of them.
No.
We know who has to say it.
And do you think they will?
He's about, and that's my problem. I think this album is about to be literally 75% of him taking jabs at Kendrick.
So my point is, this is gonna keep going until somebody goes, you know what? This is stupid.
Could you consider this album being a kamikaze album?
I don't foresee it. Personally, I think he's gonna get back to the music. That's what I'm thinking.
hope so, man.
Because yes, we know that he's petty and all these things. You know, shout out to us, the Scorpio brothers. That's how y'all do. But
I am not petty.
Maybe not in the way that Drake is, but at any rate, it's one of those for me where it's gonna look corny if it keeps going. Like it's already bad. He's doing lawsuits and all this shit. Like I'm at a point where it's like, bro, let's just all move past it. What's done is done. Like we don't make no bank off of this regardless.
Facts.
Like I'm over it. Y'all dragging it out if y'all keep doing it, beating a dead horse, whatever you want to say. I just want to get back to the music, what he was doing before, all that. Let's get back to the hits because we know that he could do those without having to sneak this, without having to do all that shit. I just want to hear some good music. That's all I'm trying. That's all I'm trying here, yo.
And
that's all I'm hoping it is.
And that's why I feel like if he does come out with this album and it's just shots at Drake, shots at LeBron, shots at Dr. Dre, shots at Rick Ross, or everybody who got involved, Future, like let that shit go, bro. Move on. Like you lost. Now I understand you still in your lawsuit with Universal and all that shit. Cool, but that's what ultimately bothers me because in him doing that, if he does do that on his album, he's not accepting the fact that he lost, and that means that he's like oblivious to what's actually happening right now because, bro, like accept it. No matter how you slice it, Drake lost. And that does not mean I'm not a Drake fan for admitting that he lost.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he lost battles. I think that in his mind, he's still in war. That's why I'm saying, like, that's why we won't know until IceMAN drops.
Once he sued Universal, the war was over. He lost.
You can't necessarily sue. You can think about it like Universal, just I'm not trying to defend Drake. I am a huge Drake fan.
Same.
I am a Kendrick fan as well. But
Same.
I went and I thought, like, I looked at the whole thing and I'm like, all right, this is great. You know what I'm saying? But then they pushed it. They went and because of the money of what they seen from what Kendrick was doing, they still pushed it and defaming him, defamation.
But
so it's like, all right, cool. I understand you're going after certain things because you're trying to keep it with a guideline, and they start saying jabs, and then where it got confusing was like where everyone started like looking differently is when they start talking about things that might have not been real. They could have been real, but as an audience, we don't know.
You know why I don't want to hear it, and I think his whole lawsuit against Universal is nonsense? When Back to Back came out and everyone was like going nuts about it, it was the same type of push.
It was never done before. Like, I mean, it could have been done before, but to my knowledge from looking at it,
Back to Back was the first diss song that charted number one.
Yeah.
But well, at the same time, when I say he's like Back to Back, how he did it, it was like on some like, all right, this is me. Like you see Aubrey dissing you, and then you're gonna see a different side of me.
So what was the difference between that and Not Like
But
Us?
the thing is that you go and you have Kendrick doing an essential back to back to Drake himself.
Yes.
What is the ultimate? You have to either one up the ante or let it die.
So now I'm going to sue.
But is IceMAN the ante up?
It can't be.
Nah,
it's 2 years removed.
Yeah, because at this point,
But who sets the guidelines on it? What if he did something new?
No, hear me. It's like I get exactly where you're going.
You think Meek Mill's versus Drake?
If that came back out, I would say the same thing.
Singing, you know what I'm saying?
And then
I would say the same thing if they brought that back.
Meek accepted his L, and then they made a song together.
Exactly.
Get over it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I ain't telling y'all that you and Kendra to be friends, but come on, bro. We don't want to keep hitting.
Come on, bro. It's over.
That material, like Dante just said, that material gets old. We don't want to keep watching the same fucking movie over again.
Well, we won't know until I guess we see the IceMAN.
Yes, and I promise you.
And I honestly wish that there's going to be some bangers on there. And if he has to speak his piece, maybe he puts it in a track. You know what I'm saying?
I don't question that. Drake, listen, from my mouth to y'all ears, scholars, I'm a huge Drake fan. I listen to a Drake song literally every day. But I'm not one of those fans of people who just are like just naive to the fact that they could potentially lose a rap battle. They could potentially make a bad song. Like how I used to argue with Kid Cudi fans. They'd be like, "Oh, you can't say that." Like, no, there's certain Cudi songs that I just don't rock with, and that don't mean that I won't get online and say Cudi saved my life. I tell you that shit all the time. But I'm not a fan of everything he puts out. That's just not. You can't possibly. I'm not a cult member.
Yeah,
the fuck.
You got to mind your own.
So I got to mind my own. But that's what, like, just answering off what you just said. You're not coming to me 2 years later and say, like, because I'm not the same person I was 2 years ago. So now you're not going to bring up some old shit 2 years ago. Move the fuck on from it.
Definitely true.
And clearly, the masses prove that we still fuck with Drake because when the album came out with Party Next Door, everybody was bumping that shit.
No, of course. Nokia was crazy.
So what we doing now? Why are you still going back to it? Let it go, bro.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Well, as I said, we won't know until IceMAN drops.
Yeah, and
we're for it. We're gonna hear it tomorrow. Tomorrow,
yeah, absolutely.
That means 12 o'clock tonight. Nah, maybe
is
like
it gonna
3
drop
o'clock.
one of those?
No, it's like 3,
like
3.
12
No. Streaming usually come at midnight.
I was about to say because I know he's still partnering with Apple Music, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know that joint should be out there at least 11:59.
ASAP.
I'm gonna be up too, and I'm gonna listen to that shit in its entirety.
I'm waiting for the morning.
Now, listen, I love music, man. I love when new music come out. It gives me something to be excited about. Speaking of new music, someone sitting here has a project.
Nice segue
coming out.
You know?
Yes. So I am currently working on an EP. I went and I've always been surrounded by people with good talent, bunch of music artists, and I always felt like I was at a position where I wanted to pursue something music-wise.
Yeah.
And now I have the tools to actually get it done. I just trying to go ahead and give you a part of what like my thoughts are, what I love in music. And I'm dropping an EP, and I'm dropping it next to IceMAN, so that's a very dangerous move.
Listen, you might take Drake off the charts.
I might, you never know. You never know.
That'd be crazy.
We have a snippet of one of your songs. Right?
Yes, actually, it's funny. All right, so I'm gonna say this. All right, I went and it's my birthday. I'm 6 Cutwaters in, 6 White Russian Cutwaters in, and I'm just like. I was just going in, and I was just in my pen,
and I'm good.
In my bag.
He said 6. Damn.
And then I made this song, and I went and I just posted it, and like people are giving me such great feedback. Marv, if we can, it's called Birthday Hit List off the Cloud 29 EP.
By the way, I love this artwork. See it? Make you want to get up and dance, right, son? Feel you had a nice brunch. Yo, imagine. If I could talk over this. Marv, they can hear me? Yeah? Imagine you like at a brunch, right? Let me paint the picture for y'all. It's a nice Saturday. Talking like June, July. You know it's nice out. You outside on the patio. Got nice plate of food in front of you. They got the mimosas pouring going around. Tell me that ain't the vibe for this right here, son. Or you on a beach. Nice beach party. Imagine you at the swim up bar. Dog.
You know what I like the most about
it?
You know what I like the most, especially this song? You know what I like the most about it? It gives me Afro vibes, but it also gives me dance music vibes. So like, there's a little blend of like deep house, Afro, a little EDM in here. Like how it started. There's a little Jersey Club kick to it as well. I can see myself sexy walking to this.
Yeah, so you hear that bounce? You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying, yo? This joint is fire because I know you said you did this for your birthday. Like
my birthday,
you wrote it out.
I wrote this for my birthday.
You put this all together.
Birthday hit list.
My birthday hit list.
Listen.
So this was inspired, right? So and like it's ironic. So I'm there. It's my birthday, right? And listen, like nothing happened planned for my birthday. Like any plan I had for my birthday didn't go off whatsoever. But the best thing that came out of my birthday was this song because I had everything executed perfectly, right? Just my results were just different. So I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, I was joking with my friends. I'm 6 quarters. Like, yeah, man, 6 cut waters in. Like, I'm out here. So I don't miss. And I just threw one. And it's funny because I definitely missed. When I threw that thing, I missed. But when I made the song, I went and I was like, I'm a R&B head. Like, I'm old school R&B, 90s R&B. You can see me, drunk me and R&B is just one of those things that like connect. And then I've always written poetry. And I'm like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just start mixing it. And then I found the right tools to actually make it work.
Yeah.
Specifically taking the time in to write the components to say, I want this feel, this sound. This right here, I'm from Jersey. I had a little Jersey bop in it because I had to. I was like, I want people to dance.
Yeah.
Overall, I want people to dance. Afro beats, killing the game. Right now, I think that you'll sign an artist for Afro beats first before you sign somebody for hip hop right now in today's culture. I feel like if people, the movement that Jersey Club did, and I say that when I say Jersey Club, I do mean the tri-state because Philly has it and New York has it. We all have it together. It's our sound.
But Philly be trying to claim it.
Philly won't claim it.
Yeah.
No, it's our sound. This isn't.
I agree.
Philly be trying to claim it as theirs.
Yo, they like,
They can take Jersey Club and they'll call it New York drill,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? Or they, Philly, you know what I'm saying? And then Baltimore, be more.
And that's
those
the
are the originators.
Shout out to Be More because those are the real
Like
originators.
that's the engineers behind the whole sound.
Yeah.
This is us. This is our tri-state. You know what I'm saying?
It's time for the percolator.
You know what I'm saying? All
That was
them
from
things,
Baltimore. And then they started getting in this house. You know what I'm saying?
and then just the hood took it and said, "It's ours."
Jersey Club parties and stuff.
And I'm gonna let you get back to it, but I'm happy you brought that up because my thing is that's what Philly could have done. They didn't.
Philly got some bops though.
But no.
I agree.
But what if
agree.
what if they innovated? It sounds like Jersey Club, and then they're just trying to claim it. Now, when B More,
there's the Philly Wu-Tang, and then there's the regular Wu-Tang.
Stop it. when B More had their club, Jersey took it. We gave them props, and we elevated off of it. Philly is just latching on to Jersey Club.
I mean, Philly got that. They got that. Don't make me kid. You know what it is?
You talk about Sloan?
Yeah.
Yo, Sloan hard as hell.
Yeah, these shots don't.
Nah.
You know the song. But anyway, I realized.
Nah. But I go for it. I really did like Sloan.
They make fight club music.
Okay.
I'm gonna make you, and the niggas be screaming on it and shit. Listen to Philly Club and listen to a Jersey Club. Okay. Yes, they sound very similar, but Philly's is a little more aggressive. Like they call themselves the city of brotherly love, but it's aggressive. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's none of the follow me. No, it's none of that. So follow me. It'll be more like that for Philly Club. So there's a little bit more.
Is that follow
Jersey
me?
is a little bit more dancey.
Like follow me, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you gonna follow me, but I'm gonna put some emphasis on that.
My bad. I love Philly.
Yeah.
We talked about.
We're not
Philly.
talking bad on that.
Yeah,
we're just saying that when it comes to, there is a differentiation.
There's a differentiation. It's our style, though.
Correct.
But there's different ways of our style.
Correct.
You're not gonna go and find this style in California. You're not gonna go find this style in
California.
I remember
Houston.
going to California.
You're not gonna find this style in Florida. You're not. This is our style.
Nah.
So that's why I say it collectively as a whole. When I made this song, I wanted the Afro trap, but I wanted 808s. I wanted pauses. I specifically went and worked this to have it specifically for those drops. I even it's infused with dembow.
Yeah.
With the Jersey Club. So you think about it. I got R&B riffs. I got literally dembow for a break with a Jersey Club. Like this is like these are this is a fusion. And I went and I would consider it. It would be an Afro trap. But I would consider it pop because of how I took everything together.
And that's what I was even going to ask you, like what you would classify it as, because it's got, like you said, there's a bunch of different sounds and feels to it. But you kind of just answered that question.
You heard him. He said,
"It has to be Afro." It's
Afro
literally. Listen, like it is. When I had to do the licensings for everything, I had to classify that beat as a Afro. Beats.
Oh, you had to. Okay.
100% is Afro beats, but the second genre of what I had to align with, I just put pop. Because the reason being is just because it is more of a pop thing. I don't consider myself an Afro beats.
But you heard what I said. We just made
my soul may be Afro beats and R&B, but at the same time it was more of like a pop inspired thing.
What we call it? Afro Dembo.
Afro Dembo.
You gotta turn that into an acronym or something. That's a mouthful, right?
But it really was. It was Jersey Club, Dembo, Afro beats, and R&B. Like what would you classify those 4 categories? You have to make your own.
What he said.
Sound.
Afrin Dimbum Pop.
Afrin Dimbum Pop.
Sounds like a Korean food dish.
Bibimbap, son, that's a real thing, son.
Yeah, so just to get into that, I am dropping an EP. The EP's name is Cloud 29. The record label is Cloud 29 Entertainment, inspired by some dear friends of mine. It's literally was a joke that turned into something so real. Like it was genuinely just joking around, clowning around. Like I'm talking about being in high school with my dear friends, smoking. We were smoking on East 29th Street in Patterson. And he was like, it's Cloud 29 because all we did was roll clouds.
Okay.
And then I was like, let me take the sound, let me take this, infuse it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to do something with it. I'm going to make 29 popping artists, and I'll just throw it in the cloud.
Shout out to Patterson.
So it's going to be origination.
P-Town?
If you see my cover art, if you look, I'm going to send Marv my cover art for the album.
Does that, so I won't get that confused.
I'm going to send Marv the cover art for my album. It is Patterson. Like you'll see the industrial Patterson, and you'll see the falls in my cover art.
Okay. Oh, dope.
So it's like, it is inspired from where we came up from.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we're not in Patterson today.
I got love for
25
Patterson.
years, born and raised in Patterson.
So you repping your area where you and your
I
boys
was born
is from.
in St. Joe's, bro,
that.
Patterson.
I get that,
I got
bro.
love for Patterson. I went to Willie P, and I had to catch the bus through Patterson.
Willie
so
P,
don't do that.
Man. Snake.
I went to my class D.
Red Hawks?
Hold up. We pioneered this shit though. Cut it out, bro.
What you talking about?
We pioneered this shit.
That was what
bro.
y'all was?
Willie P.
The pioneers?
Huh?
Nah,
Was
man.
it WP?
Oh, man.
Nah, but yeah, I got love for Patterson, man, because those were my formative years. So like, every time I hear Patterson, I just think about
Willie P's in Wayne, bro.
I'm not talking about college. I'm talking about my time in Patterson. Because since I used to have to catch the bus to college, that's why I used to listen to most of my music.
Yeah.
Because, I lived in Newark. So the bus rides from fucking Newark to Willie P was like 3 to 4 hours.
Yeah. At least 2-3 albums.
My class was at 12. I had to get on the first bus at 7.
Dog.
I'm like, fuck New Jersey Transit. I'm getting a car. I'm not doing with this shit
Yes.
no more.
Bro, I could not imagine having to travel 4-5 hours
Listen,
before I actually got to be there.
People ask me all the time, why am I so patient?
Nah.
You go through shit, you grow through shit.
That's true. That is very true.
But
That is very true, son, because, no, we all different. That's all it boils
make
down
sure,
to, son.
make scholars, make sure.
May 15th.
May 15th. Cloud
29.
29.
29?
Oh, I'm not dropping it on the 15th.
Oh, when you dropping it?
I went and I have to get it. I'll have it. It's actually going to be a week, 2 weeks from now.
Okay, so IceMAN had the question. Cool. All right, we good.
Yeah. I thought it was dropping. I thought you were going to drop it on Friday. So we talking
But the single is
20.
out.
So
I dropped the single.
4th of
I'm going to
June?
drop the. All right, listen. I'm dropping the single.
The single.
The single, the one that we just listened to, it will be dropping for the 15th.
Okay.
But the whole album has to be approved and cleared.
Okay.
So I still have the rights going on it. So
Red tape.
It takes 2 to 3 weeks, and then it will be available on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube Music. It's gonna actually be an official once
that drops, let me know, bro.
I can't fucking wait because you listen,
bro. Just I'm only just $1.
If it sound like that, I'm already fully in because I listen. I'm a shower dancer. I'm a at work dancer.
I don't want best singing.
Listen, huh?
You going Jersey
I do
Club
my
in the
best
shower?
singing. In the shower, in the car alone.
You gonna dance some Jersey Club in the shower? That's like asking for death.
Trust me, I practice my moves in the bathroom. Yeah, listen.
You gonna be in there like
Everybody, when I go
on some
to
soap and shit. Bow. Oh,
when I go to like weddings and parties and shit, everybody's like, "Yo, you could dance." I'm like, practice.
He's I did this with a soapy floor.
Yeah, you don't know what I've been through, the struggles, through the trenches.
He's like, how you think I leaned that far?
How you think I
That was
leaned
some
that?
soap on the floor.
Listen, because when you watch Stranger Things, when Elle go to the upside down, where she at? She underwater. So when you get your best visions underwater. So when the water hitting your body and you close your eyes and you're like, I got it.
I am one with the shower.
So that's why Omarion was dancing
In the rain.
In the
You
rain.
get it.
During you got
That's
singing.
why it was a
I
whole
understand.
You get it.
It was a
That's
whole
dance moves.
Please,
I
but
get it,
even though they was dancing the punk rock, please, take away my anxiety. That scene is goated. It was the dumbest shit in the world.
Because there was no reason for it to happen. It's like, bro, y'all been practicing this whole time, and you decide when it's downpouring rain to go practice because you You're troubled? Bro, just go watch TV and be depressed for a little bit.
I'm just mad at the song choice. Because that whole movie is literally hip hop R&B. Yeah. And they just like, all right, we're going to put the most punkiest rocket song
That
ever.
was the perfect time to put in breathe out, because you could do that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, they already used it earlier. So
and they came at them.
I mean, but we do got to be respectful.
This is for you, Little Saint.
But we do have some more fun to have.
Yes, right? Yes, absolutely.
Last time, while we get these prepared for y'all so you can understand, last go around when Efrain joined us on our show, he had a couple of different things that we've now adopted into our regularly scheduled program, Would You Rathers.
Efrain calls it.
Evolved from something else, and Efrain's going to tell us exactly what that is.
Yes, so my segment is 5 spicy questions, and I call it the 5-finger death punch.
Yes, spicy. Yes.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna ask 5 questions.
Cool.
I want you guys to be on your toes. I can't give you questions. I can't give you answers. Remember.
That's fine.
All right. So.
And we have no idea what these really are, y'all.
Yes. So these ones I went and I just put 5, and I just kept on asking ChatGPT to make it darker.
More. Our problems always.
Problems. No, it's like, all right, so I'm just going to go ahead and just off the bat real quick, just try to get these. The ones that I see are pretty cool. What is something that you never told another person because you're afraid it will change how they see you?
Damn, and I'm supposed to tell him right now?
On the spot.
And I wasn't going to tell him?
Stop cutting me with them toenails.
I'm an open book. I'm trying to really think.
Something about myself that I haven't told nobody because I don't want them to look at me crazy.
Yes.
But see, I don't care enough to have people like really look at me crazy.
Yeah.
Because like I don't really do nothing that, at least that I am ashamed of that I have done.
I'll go first.
That's fine.
I'll put it out in the world.
That gives me time.
A lot of people don't know this. I'm grown now, so I'm over it. I peed in the bed until I was 10.
Damn.
And I remember,
pissy boy.
I remember my family used to be mad, like, why are you peeing in the bed? You scared of the bathroom? I'm like, you think I want to fucking pee on myself? I used to get so mad when they would say that shit because they were like, just go in the bathroom. Oh, it's that fucking simple. I used to be so fucking mad when they said it. They used to get mad at me though because when I was spending the night over people's house, it wouldn't happen. So they thought it was something I was controlling. I'm like, you think I'm lazy? I'm just in bed like, I gotta pee. I'm gonna just pee on myself.
Just relieve myself right here and lay in the filth.
You ever, like, we grown ass men, when you gotta pee in the middle of the night, that shit's so annoying and you jump up out of your sleep
because
so you don't pee in the bed.
the alternative is to pee on yourself.
Yeah. So like, and what world, because 10 is old enough to know like, all right, go to the fucking bathroom. I'm not scared of the fucking shit. So I'm like, no, it was an issue. I was so happy when I turned 11 and that shit stopped. But yeah, that's my thing.
She just woke up one day and was like, I'm good.
1 year older. Happy
one
birthday.
Day.
He checking the sheets. Happy birthday to me.
It wasn't one day. It just got to a point where, time passed and I realized it didn't happen anymore. I'm like, thank you, Lord. Because there was a few friends' houses. I'm not going to name those friends who I spent the night over their houses and it happened there and I had to blame their pets.
Oh my God. All right. So listen.
Those friends are going to be like, that's why.
All right, so I do have a story. So okay. I wasn't 10, but I was like around 5. I was like probably half the age, right? And the way I was scared. I was scared of the dark. And when I would have to go use the bathroom late at night, instead of using the bathroom, I would literally go on the corner of my mom's bed. And I would literally just like pull out and just take a full blown piss on the floor. Wait, hold on. I'm not even joking. I swear this is a real thing. And then I'm telling. All right, he said, listen, look, it's the segment of the question, right? And I'd take a piss on the floor, but I'll be on like a high top off the bed like this, chilling. And then I'll blame the dog.
Wow.
I was like, damn, oh my God, Ma, Rocky pissed himself again. Oh my God, he keeps on using the bathroom on the floor. I don't know, but I was scared.
Rocky is no longer with us.
Rocky's been 15 years. This is like the best dog I've ever had.
Rocky's in heaven cursing you out right now.
He was like, you blamed me. You blamed me.
At least the dog I blamed, I didn't know that fucking dog.
But I go front. I as a kid, I was just scared to go to the bathroom because it was the dark. So I would just go ahead and I just blame my dog. And then one day my mom catches me. What the fuck are you doing you get the you just see me just sprawl out, just
I remember having to explain to my family, like, I'm not scared of the dark. I actually appreciate the dark. Like, if I can just have pure darkness and just a speck of light, I'll be fine.
Bro.
Like, people think I'm crazy with that.
Nah,
like,
when I was a kid growing up,
black
the dark
shades in the house.
Yeah,
me in the dark.
I love the dark.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, the dark wasn't there.
It's easy on your eyes.
I would be in a room, right, and my sister would just mess with me, and she'll literally just be like, "Here you go," boop, and just randomly turn the lights off, and I'll just start crying. But at the same time, my sister always messed with me. She'll show me things I shouldn't be seeing.
Yeah.
I remember at that time, and you know what all this turned out to? Like, even the time where I didn't want to use the bathroom, she'll show me scary movies. I'm 5 years old. She shows me scary movies. And then just be like, why you scared? Like, she set me up for failure. That's what it was.
Older siblings is good for that shit.
She showed me this the Leprechaun movie. Yeah, I know the Leprechaun movie.
Yeah.
When I watched it at 5, you're 5 years old. Dad, you should not be watching that movie at 5 years old.
Mine was Pet Cemetery.
I was watching Tales of the Crypt Keeper.
Yeah, he was
so I wasn't really getting scared of none of them shits.
Man, I was scared out my mind.
When he said, "I want my gold," that fucking skeleton with the scraggly ass hair. I was like, if I get through this,
he out here, he's like putting his hand through the phone, give me my gold. Like he ripping people open. I'm like, I can't do this.
I saw Leprechaun too late, so now I just find it funny.
I saw Pet Cemetery when I was like 5.
I'm telling you that 10 years of my life. I didn't watch that movie for like 10 years. I was 15 years old. I was like, I'm not messing with that. I would have nightmares.
Leprechaun in the hood.
Do you have one more?
Oh, yeah. I got with the timing too, right?
Yeah, one
right.
more.
Yeah, we got about 60 seconds.
All right. All right, let's see.
Man.
Yeah. Nah, you just made me think of Pet Cemetery. I used to be fucking freaked for that movie.
I'm thinking about, I don't remember the last movie that like scared.
That was it for me, Pet Cemetery. Because I don't get scared of movies because of Pet Cemetery.
If you had 0 consequences for one night, what would you and Dante go and run amok on?
Like, I don't get in trouble by nobody or nothing. Like, nothing bad can happen to
like,
me.
you can have all 5 stars in GTA, you just not getting in trouble for that night.
Oh, we know what it is. And if we not on the same page right now, then what the fuck we doing?
Debauchery.
He said we not getting and there's no trouble.
Yeah.
What we doing, bro?
Debauchery.
No. Fuck that. So you think
I'm thinking small, bitch. I got think big.
Think big.
Big bitch.
Big bitch.
If we not gonna get in trouble and it's something that can set us up for forever, what we doing, bro?
Robbing a bank.
My nigga.
I was just saying. I knew that wasn't a trick question, so I can't get in no kind of trouble.
Bro, what?
He's like, when does it start? It starts at
said-
7:30. So 7:31 we at 7:31 we at Chase.
And truthfully, that's why I used to get mad watching The Purge. Y'all, it's a purge. Y'all want to go kill people?
Honestly,
go to the fucking bank.
But that goes to show you some people's human nature. Because I know the first thing I'm doing. It's not robbing a person. I ain't gonna go kill nobody. The banks. Yes, I am absolutely going to be first in line. Give me everything you got. No, I'm not going to shoot you. I really just want the money. I will not get in trouble for this at all. Then after I'm done, I got bread. Tomorrow's a brand new day and the money still counts. But what I did yesterday, y'all don't need to know nothing. I just got cash. I always got it on hand. So.
On that note, listen.
Yeah, I want Marv to be
it's been a real one.
Love you, Marv.
Efrain, let them know where to follow you when your single dropping. One more time.
All right, so I'm gonna drop my single on Instagram. It's gonna be for the 15th. You can find me at C_Savoh SAVOH. So that's where you're gonna get me directly. The album is Cloud 29 for the EP. And the single is Birthday Hit List.
Yes, sir. Boom. And we definitely gonna plug it. Y'all ain't gotta worry.
Absolutely.
But listen, for Dante,
you already
for LaShawn,
we here.
We the educated brothers. Shout out to Efrain for coming through.
Yeah.
On that note, No Talent Beats. Play us out.
Play us out, brother. Yeah.
Yo, I'm really bebopping that shit. That song is fucking hard.
Yeah, that song is fire.
That song is fire.
Like I told you, though, there's a whole vibe to that joint, son. That's a summer song, bro. The windows down.